Thank you so much, friends, for your support until now. Thank you also for your continued approaching to unpassive beneficial things that are coming on. And number one, I want just to appreciate you from my heart because you've been my friend since I started this journey. And also, I want to encourage you and take you through the steps that you're supposed to do to ensure that your safety, your financial safety, your time safety is uh, is coded in on passive. And remember, the main aim as to why we are in on passive is to ensure that our life to change. We look forward that our life will change the moment you are in on passive. The moment you own the product, automatically your life will change and will change for life. So don't go away, friends. I have two main topics to deal with in this show. So kindly start with me and please continue with me until the end. Ensure that you get the concept, you get the message that I'm going to deliver because it's so important in for you. It's very, very, very important that you should know uh, as this sensitive time that we have. Number one, we have to talk about the new pop-up message that has come on this morning. We want to get the interpretation of this pop-up message, and also I want to give you the things that you're supposed to do so that you can heal your body, you can heal your conscience, so that you can be able now to walk the finest journey that you've never encountered. Number one, the new pop-up message that you can find in your ecosystem, on passive ecosystem. Now, what is the reason for this pop-up message? Always we know that every pop-up message has its meaning because most of us may look after it and then say, oh, this is normal. No, everything that you find in an ecosystem and it's new, it's worthy reading and it's worthy thinking about it. If you don't understand, kindly reach out to those people who you feel they know better so that you can get the concept, the information that the company wants to deliver. Number one, this message is basically to all founders, to all first affiliate members of OnPassive, to all public users who have joined OnPassive, they have signed NDA, and they are ready now to subscribe to the new commercial product that is OConnect. Remember, when you get into the marketplace and you click on OConnect, it will give you the instructions how you're gonna subscribe to that, how you're gonna load it, or you're gonna place your card account, and the funds transfer will be done accordingly. Now, that message, if you read it very carefully, all payment methods have been suspended for a little time because there's some things that are going on. If you can recall, our CEO said very well that he will act as an intermediary between we and the banks, the world banks. Why is the reason for this? Because some of the banks, when you go to pay, they tell you that this is the spam, so they have to cancel the transaction. Some of the banks, they give you the limits, the literal limit that you cannot be able to transact once in your paying product. Now, so why is OnPassive suspending this payment method until now everything is settled? It is simply because the CEO promised and he is fulfilling what he said that you will act as an intermediary. You will ensure that every bank in the world is notified about ONPASSIVE, is notified about how ONPASSIVE is going to pay the people who are following the rules of the company. So don't be worried, my friends, wherever you are. Don't be worried. So no worry, because everything is under control. And again, you should note that the moment company issues some notifications to those banks for easier processing or for easier transactions, then they will be live again in our ecosystem, in our marketplace, in the ecosystem. So don't worry at all. For now, I can confirm that only cryptocurrency that is active now for mode of payment. But most of people, most of us, they don't know how to transact using the cryptocurrency. So that's why it is very advisable. Please go for the easier way of making a transaction, of buying the paid product. Kindly, that's very important. That's very, very important. And so by this, he added and said that soon, and very soon, and I mean very, very soon, the company gonna give us. In fact, it is that is not very active. It is not active for now, but it will be activated. O Wallet, the online banking system by OnPassive company, that will be the easiest, the simplest, and the transactions will be very, very, very smooth. So you have no worry about this. Remember, he added and said that the start is always hard. The beginning is always very challenging. But as the days coming on, everyone will be eligible now to enjoy any mode of payment, any mode of withdrawal, because remember, our main aim as the company is to ensure every user has the finest and the simplest ways of transacting business and everything in OnPassive. So wherever you are, just feel okay, feel comforted, feel you're on the right place, because OnPassive is under control. It's under control, and there is no way OnPassive will lead you to a way that is not appropriate. So be there, be keen, put your eyes on back office every now and then, because this is our business. Remember, and you need no other business to do. This is your business that you'll be doing, because it will have facilitated you with the required financial support and time freedom to move around the world, to explore the world, to know how the world is, and that's the time you'll come to discover all what we are seeing now. So it's a matter of little time. Number two, CEO is preparing good things behind the scenes. So, my good friends, let's just be a little bit patient, and that everything is going to be very, very, very attractive. The sooner it will be, very soon, very soon. So we have only to be a little bit patient. So, my good friends, be there, be keen, because it's our time, it's our company. What else do we want? What else do we want? It's our company. We own it. Our CEO is in contact with us every now and then. He's telling us this and that, the beneficial way of doing business in OnPassive, the very attractive way of transacting yourself in OnPassive. Very well. When you get to hear, the, then he explains, my friend, you'll discover passive is coming to bring forth in our lives. And remember, we are. So that's part one. Part two, we say that we have to be more healthier when doing our business. We have to be more conscious and we have to be more keen when doing our things in our business platform on passive. What's the best part of this? I want to say this. There are two ways of healing your body and minds. So that's two things, mind and the body. Those two are very about the mind. A mind we know very well is the main component of the body that controls the functions, thinking of human body. Is the mind that determines, and everything. It's the mind that controls all that. So whatever you train your body, it comes directly from the mind. And so now you have to enforce your mind to ensure that it condones or it agrees with the process that you see it's value to you. That's why we can say that to accept it so fast, then it's your time to enforce your mind to have it. Enforce your mind, because number two is the body. I'm not going to talk more about the body, but at least I'll mention some of the things that you'll consider important, that will facilitate the healing of your process, no matter the situation that you're going through, or that you're gonna have the healing. The number one is not other than PT. PT. P stands for physical and T stands for training. So when I talk of PT, I basically talk of physical training. And this physical training, I will break it into two. There is physical body hardening, and there is physical body strengthening. Sorry if I may have confused. One is the physical body, physical hardening. And number two, there is the body physical strengthening. Those two things are different. Now, if you're streamlining your body, there's some exercise you have to carry out. If you are hardening the body, there's some exercises you have to carry out. And when you're streamlining the body, it talks of streamlining the whole of the body, even the mind. But if you are hardening the body, it means your physical look becomes hard. So there are different ways of keeping yourself fit. And so, what's streamlining your body? Now, it is like this. Train your mind to sleep at the right time. I mostly go to sleep around 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry, 10:30 p.m. That is the period I use to prepare myself in the evening before I go to bed. What happens waking up? Most of times when I have very urgent mission, then I put an alarm. That is to trigger my mind extra of what the mind may not be able to accept. Going extra mile. Okay, understand me like this. When I go to bed, other time that is from 10 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then I wake up very early in the morning around 4 a.m. 4 a.m. to ensure that I carry out my exercise, I prepare myself well, I take a cold bath, you know, and then I make sure that whatever duty that I'm supposed to carry out, I chip in directly. Remember, the morning time is the precious time that you can never have to do your activity, especially the body fitness. The body fitness. That is the best time. So when you wake up, then make some walking, speed up the walking, make a small run, speed up the run. Then you'll experience some deep breath and you'll now start feeling fresh breathing. The fresh breathing. So learn that technique. Going to the bed early enough and waking up early enough so that your body functionality can be the finest part of your journey. And remember to do this every day. The way you used to carry out your normal activities as usual, like sleeping, taking your breakfast, lunch, moving out, driving. Those are all normal things that you repeat them every day. But then think about them and start now taking a different direction toward the things you've been doing normally. So change everything that you've been doing normally and start thinking the special, the different way about them and how you can improve the way of doing things. I know guys, you're understanding me that we need all this freshness to ensure that we move smoothly and we are able to transact our business properly. Leaving away the body hardening because that's a different case. Maybe you can allow me, friends, to every day to give a new technique of how to build your body and how to ensure that all your blood flow functioning or ways, your blood flow ways to be streamlined, to unblock the blockages that have been into our body. I will take part if you allow me. Every day, I'll take part. At least we describe what you're supposed to do in our physical body to ensure that we achieve the best part of health that will help us live long and be able now to celebrate, to appreciate the apples that we'll be having in our wallet as it will be our way of life since today. So, my good friends, I'll just leave up to there so that you can meditate the little things I have said and have a positive mind towards your future. Your future is bright and your future is with the good things. Remember, God has a good plans for you. God has good plans for you. So it's upon you to decide whatever way that you want to take, whatever route you want to take, it's upon you. It's your decision. It's your choice to choose the right way or the wrong way. But it's my plea, it's my request that everyone, wherever you are, because you're my friends, let's choose the right way of life. Let's choose the light that the company has just shown us. And I told you that, and not the other day, our CEO, Ashmo Fare, is a very, very visionary guy. He knows what we are going through, he knows what he will change, and he knows that our life will change. Remember, every word that he says, it's accountable, and it's a word that he ensures that he fulfills. So, my good friends, I have no worry about what is happening. I will keep moving, I will keep going, I will good gospel about ONPASSIVE because it's our time, it's our responsibility. So I'll leave up to there. And I want to appreciate everyone who have come on board and who have ensured that we have good communication and that we keep supporting each other. So without much ado, um, ensure that I appreciate some of our friends here. And Riru, thank you so much. Kutaigam, thank you so much. Nijam Guduru, thank you so much. Satpo, thank you so much. MD Oppo Asin, thank you so much. Manu, thank you so much. Nagendra, thank you so much. And may you friends continue supporting me with the always possible that you feel you are eligible of support. Subscribe, click the notification bell, like my videos, share them. The video that you see, they are recommended for friends, your affiliates, your users. Kindly share to them so that we can keep supporting each other and we can live a better life. Thank you so much. May you have a very, very blessed moment, friends.